Reminding me of the newly white talking about the Los Blancos, Real Madrid, at JC number 17. In the person of young Sobere had just been found marginally in an offside position of play. Innocent with the ball. Innocent with the ball to JC number 8 for the Bautista school side. In the person of Davis and Eka. And Eka now tries to give the ball to his near man. Gives the ball to that man there talking about Wilkinson, who takes a longish ball, but finds himself into the safe hands of the goalkeeper for Okrika Grammar School in the person of Cromwell. Good luck. Okrika Grammar School now with the ball. JC number 29 in the person of Priya Adoki. Gives the ball to his near man. Priya Adoki, supposed to be a former player of Sharks, aka Okwabre. Okwabre happens to be an assault name. Of course, in the days of Field during the Ama tournament, it's number 23 now with the ball for Okrika Grammar School. Kube Dede tries to find his man, and it's going to be a throw-in now in favor of the BHS side. So far so good, no goals to report from either side, but we'll be expecting some kind of pyrotechnics. We'll be seeing some kind of mid-passage of play as it's now going to be a throw-in in favor of the BHS side. Sorry.
Absolutely, Pepper Soup, some pyrotechnics to be expected. Two-time winners of the newwwwhyte Old School Tournament Football Edition. And ladies and gentlemen, BHS very much up against it. OGS are a famous school, and they're famous because they've won so many victories. And logging on today for community for conviviality, for a sense of celebration in this Yuletide season, for coming together for unity. Ladies and gentlemen, these two juggernauts, secondary schools, rocking horns, BHS now in possession.
As expected now, BHS now. As expected, you know, they're trying to kind of make an instant impact, trying to commit possessions and precedence as
yes, how is it
OGS side clear their line. Just number 17 now with the ball in the person of Young Sobere. The ball has been run back. Nabai now with the ball. Nabai Tony gives the ball to JC number 3 in the person of Ozungweru Nana. Nana finds JC number 4 in the person of Tata Shah. As was trying to tee up Adokoya Kainde, who are supposed to be a twin. Because if there's anything I can take away from the play of Adokoya Kainde, is that on his very good day, it will be problematic because I call him the midfield coach. As the ball finds its way into the legs of the Okrika Grammar School side, they have won for themselves a throwing.
Well, for the women,
no, when I'm involved, no.
Prepare for the sack race, sorry, for the athletics 4x50 meters relay. Prepare for 4x50 meters relay, all the girls' schools. Please prepare. At the break, we'll have you be in that race because we are trying to make maximum use of time available to us, also considering the weather we are in here in River State. Please prepare for the 4x50 meters relays. Select 4 ladies for the race. Each school 4. Just like you did the sack race. Select 4 persons each.
Of course, back to the field of play. Of course, we are trying to wonder when we'll be seeing the light, when this game will be ignited and we'll be seeing cacophony of cheers from the spectators. The ultimate currency of football has always been goals, and we hope to see goals. Of course, talking about the Bautista High School side, perhaps looking jaded from their exploits from the first 2 editions. I hope they win this one, because one man that happens to be an old boy of the Bautista High School side is the former chairman of the Crystal All-Stars, current chairman, I beg your pardon, current chairman of the Crystal All-Stars International. Talking about Sir Ambassador Joseph Cole. And also the EDFA of the NDDC, the Sir Alabo himself, Honorable Barrister Boma Iyayedi, Speaker Shiri V, a chief in whom we all are well pleased from Okrika, talking about the Ogu ethnic extraction. He is also an old boy. So a lot of stakes seems to be in this encounter.
BHS, that man, Tempele. BHS back in control now. Finds his man, spreads the ball nicely. Intercepted That threat dealt with appropriately. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Kunai. BHS still with the ball in their own half. Wilkinson. The ball's with Edge and Josiah, who switches play. Nice use of the head. All the way back to Cromwell. Good luck. 4. OGS. Cromwell, good luck now. He has options to his left and to his right. Chooses to go long. Losing our possession now. BHS back with the ball.
Of course, just to keep you abreast with what is happening in the world of sports, just to let you know that Ahmed, the Okada man Musa, the captain of the Super Eagles, he has just called it quits. He has now retired from international football after 15 years of meritorious service to the national team. I could remember how he was able to make his debut, some time ago in 2015, and now he has finished on a high. Don't forget, he was part of the squad that won the AFCON in 2013 in South Africa, and he happens to be the record holder in terms of appearance. 111 appearances he had for the Super Eagles, and good one for Ahmed Kurema Musa, as he has now gone into football administration. He's currently the technical manager of the same Mesikuda side, talking about Kano Pillars, who are currently in the relegation zone in the MPFL. We wish him all the best. Of course, if there's anything I remember about him, was the fact that, he was the very first player in the history of national team football to score 2 goals, in a in Brazil. He scored 2 goals against the national team, and replicated our same feat against the Iceland nation, the Iceland national team at the 20.
Here live at the legendary Sharks Football Stadium. It's a new newwwwhyte old school tournament. It's a 3rd edition. It's rally, camaraderie. It's in the spirit of unity, of time. It's for coming together, for networking. It is powered by the Niger Delta Development. To deal with it.
Number 4, they're talking about Tadashas Muruti. Of course, talking about set pieces. There are multiple ways to etch your name in the possible hours of goals. And so far so good. The game is still level. No goals to report from either side. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you're just coming in, we are all here at the BS of the Niger Delta Development Commission.
Hello?
Bringing to us the 3rd edition of the new newwwwhyte old school secondary schools football and athletics tournament. Of course, just to keep you abreast, on Tuesday we saw a medical outreach take center stage at the government approved school, where almost all the participating schools were on ground, where their blood samples were collected, sugar level were checked, blood pressure was examined as a way to kind of forestall any kind of casualty or medical emergency. So the NDDC, they have been so meticulous. They prioritize the health of all participating schools. And I want to say thank you to the NDDC, led by yours truly, a man that has set a very high standard, Chief Samuel Obuku. Sorry.
Absolutely. Tobias now with the ball, looking dangerous. Tame finish at the end. BHS got it easily.
Of course, Tobias, a very reliable attacker any day, any time. He has been a reliable attacker. One positive he can take care of his game is the fact that he has that pace. He has awareness. He has that area prowess. And he has football intelligence. Now by now, the captain fantastic with the ball, gives the ball to Kainde Adekoya. Adekoya tries to find his near man. That was a nice interception from JC number 5 for the Okrika Grammar School side. Alapalebo there, ball 90 possession of the goalkeeper for the Okrika Grammar School side. Cromwell, good luck.
Cromwell, good luck there with a long ball. And by the captain, delegating his man to defend that possible counter-attack. Goal kick, says the centre referee. Okinae restarts from the back. Retake. That free kick, says the centre referee. Okinae finds Nabai, the captain, fantastic. Nabai played a lovely through ball earlier. The intended target couldn't do much with it. Daniel Wilkinson drives forward. Daniel Wilkinson still with the ball for VHS. That was the Josiah. Poor connection. Tobias now with the ball in the dangerous area. He strikes a tame shot towards the goalkeeper.
You know, by the standards of Tobias, he'll be very disappointed with himself. He should be doing better, dragging his effort wide, right in the final third. Of course, for you to be a player of the biggest stage and moment, you must make it count. Always put yourself on the line at a time when, you know, the expectation from the spectators and your fan base, you know, be looking forward to see your exploits. You don't have to let your guard down. You need to cover your face in glory. Sorry.
Absolutely, when it matters the most, you must deliver. That's where preparation meets opportunity. Success is a guarantee. And on that note, I must say special commendations to the local organising committee of this new NDDC wwwhyte Old School Tournament. Players special to the ground on account of their excellence in delivering a tournament that has been glorious. Kainde Adekoya.
Of course, we have joining us an honorable member in lifestyle and commitment in deeds, Honorable Claudius Princeville, very much around. Of course, you cannot talk about the Charles Football Club Stadium without calling the name of this man. Now by now with the ball, he's swinging delivery there, Kainde. It was a beautiful goal, but it's not going to count. As the first assistant referee in the person of Murutali Saka was ideally positioned to see that. So if not for the outside call, that was a nice delivery, a nice continuity of the header.
You know what I'm thinking, Pepe Soup? Regardless of the fact that this goal was offside, I feel like we should still record it and show it as a highlight, because that was a beautiful pass from the boy. Wow, captain fantastic for a reason. And though that goal was disallowed, it was still a picture moment from the new wwwhyte Old School Tournament, 3rd edition.
Of course, for the Baptist High School side, you can see their coach, EDBC, here Okrika. I call him the man of the moment, award-winning coach. He's one coach that has been so active in nurturing and identifying football talents in town. Yesterday we saw him be on the map positively, where he was the chairman of the LOC for the Honorable Toye Smart Adoki 2nd edition of the All-Stars tournament there at the #1 kid. Sorry.
Yes, very instrumental. BC, Coach BC as we probably like to call him. He has been fundamental in the growth of sports development in River State and beyond. And we say special commendations. May the good Lord continue to bless you.
Of course, not forgetting Ibidia Okujagu, aka Ivy Shege. Ivy Shege, you know, played alongside Wushe Okechukwu, one of the greatest players, defenders of the Super Eagles. He played for Asisa Warriors of Enugu, played for Alasa Steels of Wari, and also went to Limpopo in Cameroon, where he played good football. After retirement, He happens to be a lover of culture and tradition, and he was playing the Agaba masquerade. Not forgetting the fact that he was an old boy of the Baptist High School, where he covered his face in glory, playing for them during the days of fear in various tournaments. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the first half between Baptist High School, defending champions of the new newwwwhyte football tournament for all secondary schools, locking us against Okrika Grammar School. Sorry.
No goals to report in the first 45. Right now, the Oldboys are serenading us with their drums and trumpets and other instruments of music as we enjoy what was and is powered by the Niger Delta Development Commission, the NDDC, under the distinguished leadership of MDCO Chief Samuel Oboku, PhD.
Nice one. Thank you so much. Thanks for your cooperation to all the participating schools, to all the coordinators of the various schools, to the LOC, Great Minds Grassroots Development and Sports Initiative. Of course, you guys are really wonderful. You guys have done so well. As we'll be seeing, the next event, which will be involving the women, is going to be the Sacred Female It's 2. We see. Let me leave in the hands of our DJ OSV. OSV, just give us some good music as we get the proper information from the LOC about the next event we are about to see.